My name is Mirella Amato, and I'm a Master Cicerone and author. A few years ago, in 2007, I was contemplating a career switch, and I decided, you know what? I'm starting from scratch. Why not follow my passion and see where it leads? And so I spoke to a number of brewers and various people working in the industry to try to figure out how I could make best use of my skill set. So in speaking to the brewers, the recurring theme that came up was, people don't really know about these beers, they don't understand the beers, we don't really have a marketing budget, we're so busy brewing and distributing our beers, we don't really have the time to go out there and explain it to people, and it would be great if you could do something like that.
These IPAs are all, and pale ales are all American-style beers, but they do have little variations.
I founded the company Beerology in 2007 to promote beer appreciation. With Beerology, I've been trying to provide accurate but accessible information, just enough for people to confidently jump in and dive into beer on their own. I've developed a very specific style in which I explain beer, which I think is different from anything else out there. It's a much more flavor-based approach rather than historical. I don't like telling people what to drink. It's a model of drink specialist that is out there, but it's just not one that I embrace. So really, this book is not about, here are things that you should try if ever you get the opportunity to. This book is about, oh, you like this? Let's have fun with it. I have distinct memories when I was at McGill of telling people, I'm going to write a book about craft beer one day. It's going to happen. Everyone was going to, the Peel pub, having a pitcher after pitcher of the same beer, and, I would tell people, there's so many good beers out there, maybe we should go somewhere with a bigger selection and we can taste different things, and they really didn't seem interested, and I managed to drag them out a few times, but I started getting a bit of a reputation as, we're going out with Mirella, she's going to want to go to one of her fancy bars again and drink her fancy beers, and there were brew pubs brewing in Montreal at the time. That's really, I think, what sparked my passion, and when I look at the work that I do now, it really boils down to that. It's just saying to people, hey, there are so many different flavors and styles out there, let me introduce you to them.
What I really wanted to go with a pale ale, and this is an American-style pale ale.
Having that performance degree gives me a little bit of an advantage in terms of my speaking style, in terms of my comfort level in front of people, in terms of my being always aware of the crowd, right? Because as a performer, we feed off the energy of the crowd, so we're very much in tune with that. I do an event once a year, which I'm super excited about. It's called Opera, and it combines beer and opera. So I put it together with one of my fellow McGill graduates, Melanie Esseltine.
#1 with the most operatic performances in the world.
What we do is hire some singers and present a series of arias, duets, and trios, and then I pair those with beers.
Flavor-wise, I thought that these intense chocolate and dried fruit tones would match the richness of the vocal line in this piece.
It's a great way for me to combine my two passions, to present opera in a more casual setting, which I think is delightful. All that to say that I do a little bit of singing in opera, a little bit. I just think beer is so delicious and fun, and there's room for anyone to find the thing that they appreciate about beer and the kinds of beers that they love. I know it's it's ambitious, but that's my goal.